Check. See how far behind this is. Check. That's fine. Right, hello everyone. Welcome to OTL Elite Season 2, Race 6. We are at the French Grand Prix, and I'm joined by Rob this week.
Evening.
How are you, Rob?
I'm good, thanks. For you?
Good, yeah, not bad, thank you. We weren't here last week, but we had a new winner. First time this season in GS Smalley. He had a great race, it looked, as well. I think it was raining in Canada last week as well here, for quali anyway.
Yeah, Henry ended up with fastest lap. Driver of the day for comms was Smalley, and driver of the day for the game was F. Lewis. With Connor ended up with pole in the wet.
I think that was Connor's first pole this season, actually.
It was, yeah. Because it was Nathan in Bahrain, Messina in Spain, Brock in Monaco, Wulbig in Azerbaijan.
Yeah. I think we're starting soon. Keep an eye on comments this week as well. Evening, Chris. Good luck to you today, Chris. Been doing well recently, so keep up the good form. Everyone's readying up, so we should be on our way soon. Hopefully we don't see any rain this evening as well.
Rain just makes this track, well, even dull makes this track very slippery and not fun to drive. Sector 3s can be very difficult if it's overcast.
The overtakes might be a bit funny in rain as well here. Or they might be a bit more forceful anyway.
Yeah, the track's not, I suppose there's overtaking opportunities, but it's not the easiest track ever to overtake on. Corner 1's terrible for being cut quite easily. In fact, corner 1 and 2.
1 and 2 are horrible invalidations as well, especially on your fast lap, because you've got to go all the way around. And the last corner. You shouldn't cut the last corner, but going wide seems to invalidate your lap sometimes as well, I've noticed.
Yep, and then you get the horrible thing of it invalidates that lap and the next one, which is always fun.
At least you can go in the pit and it allows that lap then to be, well, it's your out lap then, isn't it? So it doesn't really matter too much.
True.
I wonder what people's strategy... Thanks, Stephen.
19 drivers, so we've got nearly a full grid.
Yeah, I think we've got 19 drivers here.
Yeah, 19, so there's one empty space.
For anyone who is watching, thank you for coming instead of watching the football and racing as well.
I'm doing both. I'm multitasking.
Evening, Stephen.
Which could go horribly wrong at some point.
Hope you're doing well. We will try and keep up with a few people. I won't flick as much as I did the other week. We'll try and stay with a few people on their laps. See Jensen and Nelly already putting on medium tyres.
And we have a car going out on track.
That would be
Jensen.
McLaren.
Is
yep.
it Jensen? Smalley going out on softs.
Some really good drivers in here, and Mataman, yeah. Brilliant comment. Yeah, Mataman isn't here tonight.
And there was an empty seat for him as well.
There was.
Brock's now coming out onto the track as well, with Mike on softs, Brock on mediums, Jensen on mediums, Henry on softs, Zero on mediums. So, mixed bag so far of what people are trying as an opening lap.
Has that changed? Ah. I don't know if the medium guys are going to do a one stop here. Obviously, there's chances to do one or two stop.
Yeah, mediums are hard, doable. Mediums to softs, probably not. It's tyre wear's too high.
These guys can do anything though, as we saw a couple of weeks back when they went from soft to medium at Baku.
True. But I think the tyre wear's probably worse here than Baku, if I'm honest. Or
Yeah,
from what I've done this week, it's bad.
I would just like to say, if anyone missed Monday's race for OTL, there was an amazing finish of 1,000th. So if you haven't seen that yet, please do look back at that race. That was round here as well. I won't spoil who won it for you guys. But yeah, 1,000th. That's probably the closest race I've had on this game ever before.
It's the closest finish you can physically get without that, you know, you're talking a dead heat. We have Smalley, who's just gone through Sector 1, first person on a timed lap at the moment.
Did he overtake Jensen? Sorry. Yes.
He went out before Jensen. Jensen's behind him, he's just finished Sector 1 himself.
We'll go to Smalley as he's on the soft tyre.
Gone through Sector 2 in a 48.5.
Jensen's Sector 2 was a 49.1, but he is on the medium tyre.
There's a big difference in tyre delta though. I think it's about 1.1 seconds between soft and medium.
It is, yeah, 1.1. There's a yellow flag in Sectors 1, 2 and 3. I believe that's just people.
Yeah, it's just people trying to get that way for those on the lap, I think.
I think this is quite a good
Smalley
lap
comes into the final two corners.
A little bit of pressure on him
Nice
from
and
last
tight
week
through the
winning,
final
so
corner.
see what he can put up as a banker lap here. A 127.6. See where Jensen comes across with a 128.5. So that is 9/10 off. The gap is roughly a second.
It's about right for tyre delta, that, to be on pace with each other.
It's pretty much right, that. Zero put up a 129.1 on a medium tyre as well. I will stay with Chris because he's coming into the last sector. I think Brock's just about to finish his lap as well.
Brock was invalidated, unfortunately.
Okay. Someone's re-pit, which leaves
Macho's invalidated as well.
Very easy track to invalidate your lap here.
Yeah, so many little curbs that you can just run over and it's just gone.
It's quite a nice lap by Chris actually. It's been very tight through the last sector as well.
See where he goes on the soft tyre.
128,
127.8. So
puts him in
Norris'
P2
lap still holds for now then.
Was that Rocco just put it in fourth on a 129.0. Lewis put a 129.1 up. They're all on the mediums. Clarkie's just done a 129.6 as well. We will go to Brock as he will be the next one to come through. He's on his medium tyre, but this will be his second lap. So if you half at the moment using the medium tyre, half using the soft. Of people who have done laps, it's mainly mediums though.
Is Brock going to finish? Yeah, he's going to finish this lap. Nice and tight out the final corner.
I think it's going to be in the 28. 29.
It'd be just low 29 maybe.
Ooh,
No, 28.4. Good lap.
That's a very good lap on those mediums, that is. Puts him just in front of his teammate by a tenth.
Do we have anybody else about to do a lap? We've got a
Nelly.
Mercedes in the final
Nelly's just
sector.
done a 129. It's a Mercedes in the last sector.
That might be Chris coming back into the pit lane actually.
TTG
Yeah.
Messina is on the lap, and so is Los Souls. I think they're both coming into the last couple of corners. I think this will be a 128. Yeah, 128.1. So that's putting him into third at the moment. Trying to find Lost Souls as he's coming into the last sector as well.
Connor about to start a lap on his soft tyres, and he's the only one.
We'll go to Connor as soon as... Yeah, he's just started a lap, and so TTG Woolberg.
Yeah, it's nice and clean through the first two corners, nearly off track on the exit of 2, but it's fine. Down to 3 and 4, where again so easy to invalidate your lap if you're not careful. Sharp right hand 90-degree turn, end of sector 1, and that's showing as a purple first sector, but again not always accurate with that.
So Los Souls comes over the line with a 127.9. Were you watching Wahlberg or Connor?
I'm on board with Connor, well, watching Connor at the moment.
Yeah, we'll stick with Connor.
Oh, Sean Larry's retired. Sector 1, turn 1, I think.
Has retired.
I wonder if he had an incident at turn 1 by the looks of that.
Can we go to a car that's going to show us a view of what's happening? Is Henry on the lap? It's not Henry, it'll be his teammate. That's
oh, and Connor's invalidated his lap. He's run wide, I think, on the long right hand.
Yep, he has invalidated his lap. Wahlberg behind him is still on the lap in the Ferrari.
Well, that's going to be invalidated as well, though, unfortunately.
Is Henry behind him? He's invalidated his lap as well. He's someone who I've not heard of or seen before. I think he was here last week. It'd be good to see where he can put himself in this group.
The next person to start a lap, then I think is going to be Bullajat, is it?
I think Los Souls is invalidated. TTG is going quite slowly. I've just seen he's put himself in 4th. Zero is on an invalidated lap as well. Nelly's on a lap. He is a 10th up on his medium tyre through sector 2. Looks very clean through the long right hander though.
Oh, he's got away with that one. That looked fully off track, that.
I think we just watched the car actually invalidate there, so yeah, he got away with that one.
Yeah, he's definitely got away with that one. He was fully off track there.
I think he might improve his time here, I'm not sure how much. Yeah, by half a second, that puts him in P10 at the moment, but he has done 4 laps on those mediums.
Yeah,
so
he can't start on them tyres, I don't think. It's just going to be too much wear.
He may come back out. Jet is on an invalidated lap. TCG Macho is also on an invalidated lap. Someone's just moved up there. Was that...
Lost?
No, I think Chris just put up a quicker time there. He has just finished a lap, so I think Chris just went quicker there.
Sure, he's done no laps on them tyres though, so that's slightly confusing. No, he's on a lap now, Chris.
We'll stick with Chris then, see if he can improve. I know definitely something moved there, but it might just have been the...
I think, did somebody join the session? Because we've now got 20 drivers showing.
Oh yes, yes we have. Yaham joined in 14th.
Yeah, that's what's happened there, yeah.
Chris got away with an invalidation there, that was a bit off the curb.
He 10th up on his own time, which would put him... Ooh.
He still needs to find a
close.
10th. He's 2 tenths exactly behind Smalley, so if he can get a nice last sector here, run slightly wide there, but that gives him a better run.
Carried the speed well, and carried the speed around there too as well. Yellow flying sector 3, that's just somebody slowing down behind him.
They push it very tight on that right curb there, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's literally within inches.
Nice exit out of there, really. No back end slip or anything.
Is this going to be a 27? Yeah, 27.6.
27.6. It is. He goes pole by 400.
A very good lap there by Chris. Smalley is on the lap. He's trying to beat someone who maybe hasn't. Mike's just put it on P3, I've just noticed, with a 127.9. He slotted himself in front of Lost Souls there quite nicely. Find someone who's on a lap. Jensen's back on the lap.
Excel's on a lap as well. Rocco's
3/10 down through sector 1.
He's invalidated the lap.
He has invalidated the lap, that's very unlucky there. We'll try and find a couple who haven't done laps. Yaham's just started, he's in sector 1. He is on a lap. On mediums, no, he's it says
Jensen's about to start a lap, I think. He's just coming towards the end of sector 3 on soft tyres.
I'll stick with Henry just for now because he's just come into sector...
no, Jensen's just come back in the pit lane.
He's just come onto sector 3 and his sector 2 time looked as close as the other guys have, so... Pushing that curb right on the left there. This actually looked quite a quick time as well. I think it'll be up in the 128. 127.7. Wow, it's gone third.
Less than a tenth between the top 3.
He had a purple last sector as well, so that's definitely helped him. Wahlberg's just about to start a lap. We'll try and find some as they go through. I think Zero's invalidated his lap. I think Wahlberg's just gone 4. TTG's still out on a lap. Try and find people who are actually on a lap somewhere here. Oh, there you go, XL Rocco, who's up by half a second on a soft tyre, so that moves him up 1 place at the moment. There's a yellow flag in sector 3, it's just people getting out of the way. They take that a lot wider than I know as my people do. I think he's backed out of his lap though.
Boastman's on a lap.
I think he's just
mid sector 2.
Find Boastman on his medium tyre. A bit of traffic in sector 3, but I think everyone else is going into the pit.
Got a car directly behind him. I think these are both on laps. There's a Haas behind him, I think.
Oh, he's just
spun, Boastman's gone round, unfortunately.
It might be Clarkey, yeah, it is Clarkey, and he is on a lap. His last one was a 129.6. Oh, he's gone into the pit as well.
He's going to pit lane as well.
There's 3 minutes left of this session, 3 minutes 20, so they do have a chance to
do one more run. Yeah, it's going to be a mad dash for everybody to get out now, I think.
TTG's on his 3rd lap on his soft, hasn't put up a time yet. I don't know if he's got enough time to pit and come back out. We may have to do a lap or he's pit as well, so I think he's going to try and get back out.
He's the furthest person on track now is Smalley.
His teammate's just about to finish a lap on soft. He was a 128.1. He's just done a 127.9.
127.9.
He moves 5th. We've got everyone doing outlaps here. There's a few on outlaps. Nelly's on a lap. Just about to finish here. He's up by almost a second. He's up by 8/10. So that'll move him up.
Need to find a little bit more though.
28.6s. It's still at top 10 for now, but is he going to push that a bit more?
Yeah, he's pushed into 8 with a 128.2.
I don't know if he'll be safe in there, but I'm pretty sure he'll move down.
Smalley's just started with a lap. He's coming towards the end of sector 1.
We'll come to Smalley.
He's 2.5. He's a quarter of a second down already.
He is down. PTG's on a lap. Was he behind him? Yeah, he's letting a few people pass. So I think he'll be happy with where he is, unless he can get another lap in after this. It does say 0 laps on their tyres. There we go. So yeah, there's a significant gap between the... Oh, Chris has just put it on pole with a... No, he hasn't, sorry. He was on pole before. There is a... Oh, Smalley has just spun. Very unfortunate because he was looking to take that back over into first.
Mike's just started a lap now. He's just coming through the first 2 corners.
There's a lot of people out on track. We'll stick with Mike. I think he's right at the back, but we'll read
everybody
the
pushing to get a lap in at the minute. Mike 10th up in sector 1.
He's got a purple sector 1 that it told us anyway.
Yeah, it's probably not true on that one, I don't think. Chris has just gone faster on a 1:27.4 now.
Yes, he has. He's put himself another 2/10 quicker there. Wahlberg's just come out. I think Mike's up 2.5.
A lot of people just, there's a lot of people just starting laps. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars I think just started laps.
All behind each other.
Sector 1 is massively congested.
At the moment though, I think Mike's pushing himself into 3rd unless he can find another 10th. Smalley's retired there.
Oh, Mike's lost it unfortunately. Actually, it's the same corner I spun at on Monday night.
It's the same corner that a few people already have gone in quali.
Yeah. It's a bad corner for the back end, just deciding it wants to let go of traction.
This is his first, and I think only lap. This is his only lap, so this is his run on his medium tyre. And he's put up a 1. He's let off anyway, but he's put off a 1:28.8, so he's put himself into 11th, and he let off. So that time's going to be.
He judged that perfectly.
He did. I'll tell you what though, Rocco's up by a second, so that'll put him up to a 1:28 flat at the moment, which is 8th. If he can push that another 10th, he'll be looking into that top 8, top 7 drivers.
XL Rocco's invalidated.
Clarkey stopped on track. We'll go to some of the front guys. They've stopped. Zero's spin. Chris is pit. Wahlberg.
Henry's in the middle of the track. There's people all over the place. Actually,
invalidated. Jensen is going in the pit. Billard Jack has
I think that, looking at it, is the session done.
Clarkey is just moved.
Macho on a lap. Macho's just got up to 10th.
No,
1:28.4.
Yarham didn't get a lap in, and even Boseman. He must have invalidated his lap time. So a lot of invalidations there when they could have moved themselves up quite high here.
Yeah, but he's just pushing for that best lap at the end. It's just they've got caught out.
I think are we done?
Brock and Jensen, both 11th and 12th on mediums. They've dropped down. I don't think they got another lap in. You know.
I think they tried to do one. Jensen shot in the pit at the end. Brock was out there as well. They might be happier there. Fresh tyres and that. Well done to Chris though on pole.
Zero did push into 2nd.
Yep, Zero got himself up into 2nd, a 10th and a quarter behind Chris, but a very, very good drive there from him in quali. So, qualifying results, OTL Allen on P1, Zero on P2, GS Smalley on P3, LR Henry in P4, TGG Wahlberg in P5, TGG Massilina in 6, Mike in 7, Lost Souls in 8, Nelly in 9, TGG Macho in 10, 11 is Brock, 12 is Jensen, Bullard Jet in 13, XL Rocco in 14, Connor in 15, Elfeyes in 16, Clarkey in 17, Yarham in 18, Boseman in 19, and Sean Larry in 20th.
Connor must have had an issue on his lap. He's not usually that far down, and that's a soft tyre lap. It's showing that he's done it out.
Well, I think I'm not sure if he struggles in quali, but from some of the previous races that I've seen, he's nearer to the back. I don't know if he pushes his out laps a bit hard and invalidates, or I think he had a spin there, but last week he proved he can put it on pole. So I think just how he's feeling and what track.
Current leader of the championship.
Yes, he is.
Now, we don't get a weather report, but it's looking quite dull.
It does
and
look a bit
cloudy.
dark out there.
By the way, on the formation lap, it's got that overcast look of this could be slippery. Tyre warm-up could be massively important for the first couple of laps here, because this just looks a bit grim.
Tyre strategy there was soft, medium, medium, or soft, medium, hard is what the game wants to offer. Top 10 are on softs. Brock and Jensen, teammates, are in 11th and 12th on mediums. Bullard Jats just spun, but he'll catch up with the pack. He's on mediums. Excel Rocco has chosen the hard tyre. Connor's on the medium. Lewis is on the medium. Clarkie's on the medium. Yaham has chosen the hards as well. Boatman's also on the hards, and Schnell Larry is on the medium tyre.
Them hard tyres could be horrible to get warmed up in these conditions. It looks just slippery. If any of them soft tyre runners are thinking of a one-stop, they're going to have to push longer than the 6 laps that the game's suggesting.
I think these guys... Oh, someone's already on the Lewis.
Yeah, F. Lewis.
I don't think he actually moved. I don't think he moved. He couldn't have hit someone because they would.
It would have disqualified them both. Yeah.
Yeah. So Chris bringing them round to the start of the race. Hopefully we won't have any incidences into turn 1 or 2.
It can happen though if you get. It can happen if you get a fast starting car mid-pack.
It can.
Because it's not a very long run down to this first corner.
I don't think we'll see the intelligence of a dive up the inside next to the curb.
You'd hope not.
I shouldn't think so. I'll sit on Smalley for the start though. I think they're all mostly here.
Yep, last 2 cars just pulling into grid slots now. I think the Red Bull just about to make it now. That'll be the last one in.
Here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we're off.
Held for an age. Oh, Chris has got a fantastic start. He's well away. He's away and gone.
Zero he got a bad start. Smalley moved up one straight away. Chris got a great start there. As we filter back through the pack, I don't think there's any issues that we've had. I can still see everyone coming around.
Yellow flag. We do have a spinner. Macho spun.
Macho
turn 1.
Spun on turn 1. We'll just try and keep someone in Aston Martinez trying to come around the outside of Jensen, who's very contested. I think.
Jensen has gained 2 places. Brock's gained 3 places.
Oh, there comes Yaham up the outside, up the inside as well. We try and filter back to the front guys as they come through, but
a lot going on mid-pack.
I'm not sure if UTG Messina has a problem, but he's lost 7 from the start if he has wing damage.
Yeah, both Alpines have not had a great start. One's lost 7 positions, one's lost 10. Car looks intact, but that doesn't always mean everything on this game. Smalley's managed to peg Chris reasonably well in the first lap after Chris had a great start. Oh, have we got
Sorry, Rob. Yeah,
now
we
both Alpines are at the back. Messina and now Macho have both had a spin.
I can't see damage from his car. I think he's okay. Zero's lost 2 places from the start.
Oh, another spin at Macho spun again. I think his tyres are gone, to be honest. He's going to have to try and get in the pit lane, but that might get him disqualified from that angle.
We have a couple of changed places here going through turn 1. That was below Jet. I think Yahoo just pushed him slightly wide off track, but I missed the start of that. Clarkie's trying to capitalise on this and go around the outside and then to the inside. A little bit of wheel banging there along the side. I think Lewis got taken by Rocco there as well. Oh, Yaham's out. I think he's just spun. I think he's just spun. You can see Boatman here going up the inside of Lewis. I think Snow Larry's going to... Is he going to try and do both of them? Yes, he is. Going for a double overtake.
Oh, he's made it as well. Good move. Brilliant move.
So we'll go back to the front. Chris is still within that... they were still within that half second of Chris. Walbo's very close to Zero here. As they come to long right-hander, he's going to take a dive up the inside. Zero will have the inside for the next corner. Brilliant racing by these two, keeping it very clean. Walbo's got through though, he's pulled that off. It's a very good move from him. So from the start, Chris stayed where he was in first. Smalley moved up 1 and Henry and Walbo's moved up 1. Zero's lost 3. Mike behind him's up 1. Nelly's up 2. Brock's up 3. Lost Souls lost 1. Connor's our biggest mover at the moment and 5 up.
Up 5, that's a great start.
Jensen's moved up 1. He's got over a second and a half gap to Bullard Jap behind, who's up 1. Clarkie's up 4. Rocco stayed where he is. Snow Larry's up 5 from the back because he started late and missed quali. Lewis is where he is. TGG had problems and so did Macho. They've lost 12 and 9. Boatman's moved up 2. But everyone I think is still out. I only think one of the Alpines is boxed. Yeah,
there's only one boxed.
He's moved on to medium, so he will probably go medium there. Hopefully, well, hoping that these guys fight for a bit and lose enough time for him to catch up for that second medium stop.
Yeah, midfield's all tightly packed at the minute.
Smalley has overtaken Chris up sector 2, I noticed. Obviously with DRS it helps. But Chris is keeping very close to him. There's a gap formed between 3rd and 4th here as well. Walbo's... Oh, he's just got back into the DRS as well. Nelly's moved behind DRS. He's got Brock pressuring him behind on the medium tyre as well. He's flying. I think he's our... he's our top medium runner.
Yeah, and the medium tyres are going to in the next lap. Oh, there's somebody in the wall on the pit straight.
Oh, is that Connor? Is that Connor?
Connor, yeah. It doesn't look like he's got damage, but he definitely spun towards the wall.
He doesn't have end plate damage when he comes through there. I can't see. He seems like he's turning okay. Let's see how much time he loses to Bullard Jet.
See once he gets into this next braking zone.
I think he's okay.
He seems good.
Yeah, he seems fine. He can carry on his charge on this medium tyre anyway. Rocco, I've just noticed, he was on the hard tyre. He's sitting quite nicely behind Clark.
Matt, I'm getting a little pass back for the lead here. Chris is going to pass Smalley back up the inside into the chicane.
Past Smalley. Zero's also been passed by Mike now. He's moved down another place. Bullard Jack got past Connor.
Brock has passed Nelly now. He's up into 7th.
Brock has passed Nelly as well. He's absolutely flying. There is a gap though to Zero, 1.2 seconds. Clarkie's just got past Connor as well. I don't know if he may have a bit of side pod damage, possibly, or some sort of damage. But he's
still watching the Brock and Nelly fight, because Nelly hasn't given this position up fully yet. He still keeps trying to have a
soft tyre. I think if Brock can pull out half a second somewhere here off him, I think the tyres on lap 5 are going to be a bit slower. He's broke the... Has he broke DRS? It's going to be close. No, he hasn't broken DRS.
No, he hasn't broke DRS. Not quite yet.
Henry is very close.
Turn 1, he's not going to be near enough.
As well here. These three at the front are just very, very compact. Wahlberg's just spun. He was in 4th place. He's just spun off the curb in turn 2. I think he's allowing people back through. Yeah, it's fair by him. He lost 11 places, but that's what one spin can do in this league. You know, you have a bad corner and you've lost 11 places because everyone's so close to each other. Are anyone going to try and have a take here? Yeah, Mike. Zero's back, re-overtaken Mike. Is Mike going to try and go back to him up here? Nelly's very close to Brock again now.
Oh, and Chris has now picked up a penalty.
Ooh, yes, he's picked up a 5 second. Oh, is that a 3 second one?
It'd be a 3-second penalty.
Yeah,
That's
corner cutting. Mike and Zero are having a battle here. I think we've just let Mike. Mike's just got back through on him. Everyone's pretty close still though.
Chris and Smalley are still close. I mean, the front three are with not even covered by a second at the minute.
Jensen's just joined this battle now for 1, 2, 3, 4, what? 7th at the moment. I think Mike might try and look at Zero here again. He's got a bit of extra speed. Zero's got no ERS here. Mike's got 36%. He just can't get past on such a small race. I think he'll wait until the DRS zone anyway in Sector 2. I think Smalley might even get past Chris here with a bit of DRS.
Yeah, but off onto the back straight again.
They just keep repassing each other every lap.
Yep, it's going to get through him as the sun begins to come out. The track's going to brighten up and probably start to feel like there's a little bit more grip out there on fresh tyres. People start turning.
Re-overtaking Zero there. I think Jensen got past Lost Souls down the inside there. He's still in this battle with 5-6. Oh, Lost Souls just caught a curb and he's hammering it.
Is he out?
He's not out. He's still in control of his car, but he has no wing. Macho's just picked up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I think lap 5, maybe pushing the tyres as hard as you maybe were in the first couple of 4 laps. It does push you out slightly. But we've got battles all over the...
boxing in the front. Mikey's starting to be a bit of a bottleneck, is he?
Has someone just gone up the inside of Nelly there? Brock there, sorry, was that Zero?
Yeah, I think Mikey's starting to get a little bit of a train behind him now. I wonder if his tyres are starting to go off because he's now got Zero, Brock, Nelly and Jensen all within touching
Zero
distance.
almost took a dive up the inside there. Henry will got a 3-second time
penalty.
That could be massive at the end. Chris and Henry both getting 3-second time penalties. The only good thing is... I think
by the end of the race, Lost Souls has decided to retire in the pit lane after his incident.
Yep, he's in the pit lane.
And we have another spinner in Sector 3.
I think, is that one of the Alpines again? Yeah, it's TTG.
It is, yeah.
He's going around again. I think he's just waiting for Connor to pass. Connor boxed, by the way. He moved on to a soft compound tyre. Bullard Jat has just been overtaken by Clarkey down that second. Boseman's got past TTG Messina as well.
Jensen's now just passed Nelly on the back straight.
Clarkey's had a spin, same curb again, the inside one just after that straight. He's
just got the inside of Zero into the fast right-hander at the end of the back straight, and he's now right on the back of Mike. These two medium tyre runners of Brock and Jensen are going to want to get past Mike.
Oh, Jensen's just got past Zero. He's going to get past Zero up the inside. He's got slight...
Oh, no, Zero's hitting...
I think he was... I'm not sure.
I think Jensen was up the inside.
He was up the inside. I'm not sure if he had a bit of a under or oversteer, pushed him out slightly, but Zero definitely caught the back wheel of him. And here comes Brock. He's going to fly past Mike here, going down the home straight.
And Jensen would have been right there as well. That would have been the two McLarens in a brilliant position if they'd have both still been there at that point.
Yeah, I mean,
this now gives them a free run at the soft tyre runners ahead of them.
The problem is, I mean, look, he's only 2.5 behind Snow Larry, and there's about a 5-second gap between Brock and then the next load of cars. So he lost 7 seconds, but he just lost 6 odd places.
Yeah.
There's lots of cars who are very close still together. Mike's broken that gap to Nelly, that 1 second gap. Chris
Front
is still
three are still
staying
covered by literally next to nothing.
a second. I don't think. Oh, Chris is coming up to
Six
lap
tenths.
someone. He got past Smalley again. But this is the 7th lap they're doing on their soft, so I wonder if a few may box now or next lap, or...
You've got to think the soft tyres are going to start to be wanting to come in anytime soon.
I mean, Brock's caught up by a tenth and a half in this sector alone. 2, 3... He's caught up by half a second. He was 3.2, it's now 2.6.
Anybody going in? Yes, Smalley's gone in.
Smalley's
in the pit lane. Yeah, this will be a massive undercut as well.
Was that Chris behind? No, who's gone in behind him? Or someone's in front of him? I think that's a lap
Smalley and
car.
Henry and Zero are in.
Smalley,
but
Henry
Zero's got
and
another
Zero.
5 second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Ooh, he won't.
That's going to be. He won't be able to serve it here either because that's either going to be an end of a race one if he's going into hards.
That means
He's looking to go to the end.
That means that Chris is doing the extra lap on his soft. So's Mike and so's Nelly. They're pushing him an extra lap.
Smalley maybe planning a 2 stop. Could he get to the end on mediums from there?
Mediums from here, 18 laps. You could probably push 15. You might get lucky. It depends how he drives. He might be able to look after his tyres. I'll tell you what though, XL Rocco on them hard tyres has just passed Nelly on those softs. And so Snow Larry, who was last in this race, I think when he started, he's up to 6. So he's moved up 14 places.
It's beginning to look like Nelly's pushed those soft tyres a lap too long because Jensen's caught right back up to him now already having had a spin. We've got another yellow flag. Or is that just a lapped car getting out of the way? That's a lapped car getting out of the way.
Yeah. I think he's just received a 10-second time penalty for doing it as well. Yeah, he's on the right there. He's just let people pass, but he's got a penalty.
He's got another one now. That's just the game just being stupid there.
He should get them removed, even though if someone's lapping you, you ghost anyway. I think, obviously...
Nelly's in.
Nelly's in, but so is Chris. Chris has gone in as well. No one else. Mike stayed out on his soft compound. Mike has stayed out.
Chris has gone on to mediums. Nelly has gone on to the hards.
Are they going to push them 17 laps? Probably.
Yeah, well, they've done best part 10 laps on the soft, so this should probably can make the soft. The mediums get there.
Plus the 2 or 3
Mike
that they
will
did in quali as well. So they've literally done 12, 13 laps on their soft.
Yeah, Mike's probably going to get passed by 2 cars down the back straight here. We're going 3 wide towards the chicane.
XL Rocco on those hards is still pushing into second.
Right. Nice, close.
I know his tyres are done, but Bullard Jack got a 3-second time penalty for that. He's going to try and go around the outside as well. TTG has retired.
And that's caused a virtual safety car? Nothing else happening, is there? And it's now gone full safety car.
Oh, it is a safety car. Safety car has come out. So TTG...
He retired in the pit lane from what I saw. Did he?
Is that not him at the back, or is that... No, it's the other one. Macho's car isn't on track, so I can't actually tell where he retired.
I believe he retired in the pit lane.
If he retired in the pit lane and the safety cars come out for it...
Rocco's decided to come in and get off those hard tyres with a free pit stop under the safety car. And there's quite a few jumping in now. Mike's jumped in, Bullard Jack,
everyone who
Jensen, Boseman, F. Lewis, Clarkey. 7 cars in the pit lane.
Brock, Snow, Larry and XL Rocco have all stayed out. No, they haven't. Is he? XL Rocco has dived in the pits off his hard tyre and he's come out
6th. That's worked out brilliantly for him.
First, but it's worked out absolutely brilliant for him. Bullard Jack was just behind him. He's gone onto a hard tyre, so I don't think he thinks he can push his mediums for 16 laps.
I feel like this has not worked for Sean, Larry and Brock. When they pit now, they're going to be in
If they can push... I mean, the safety car is going to be out for one more lap, I would think, by the time that Connor catches up, unless he pits. It'll be out for 2 more, maybe. That takes him to 12. They might push it to 17 and then throw softs on.
Potentially, but the cars behind are going to be so much quicker at this stage on brand new tyres.
Yeah, and the fact that this has not helped them at all, really. I mean, what did Brock have? He had a 3-second gap to Bullard. Well, he pit, and Rocco, they both pit. I will try and work out why that safety car come out somewhere on the street.
It has to be something to do with Macho. It has to be, but I can't quite see what he did. I thought he'd gone in the pit lane, if I'm honest, but
yeah, he's in the pit lane and he's retired. Oh, I'm watching it back
so
now.
Don't see why that's then brought out a safety car though.
It might. I have no idea.
This is not going to end for another couple laps. This Connor's only just on the middle of
pit
sector
then,
2.
didn't he? No, he didn't pit. But is this car ghosting to you? Yeah, it is. I'm not sure is he there.
Yeah, it's hard to tell whether that's ghosting. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's ghosting. I'm not sure because there. Sean Larry's decided to box.
I don't
Brock's
think...
decided to box.
Yes, they have. I don't think he's there. He's 5 seconds down on his lap time. And he's on a soft tyre.
He's under safety car delta.
Jensen re-pit.
It was Jensen that pit, sorry, not Brock. I apologise. It was Jensen.
Jensen re-pit. Snow Larry pit. Clarkey has a time penalty. We'll go through time penalties while the safety car's out.
But before we do that, why would Jensen re-pit?
Was he in front of...
he's gone back. No, he's done a lap on the hards just to cover off the compound rule. That's what Jensen's done.
That could be very
He's literally
smart
done a
for
lap. He's done a lap on hards just to chuck back the mediums back on to run to the end.
It's a very good idea. There's brains behind his madness all the time.
There is, that I didn't see initially.
Snow Larry's boxed for hards because he had to. He was on mediums. Clarkey has an 8-second penalty.
He could pull Jensen's trick here if he wants, because I can't see the safety car coming this lap because Connor's car's only just in the end of sector 1. So he could, if he wants, do what Jensen's just done, because he basically loses one position.
If the safety car doesn't come in, he could definitely do that. I think the guys at the back, I mean, Clarkey's on hard. He has an 8-second penalty. If he wanted to, he could get rid of his 5 seconds as well here and go on to a medium compound. Connor has just caught back up. Oh, it is coming in this lap, so there won't be any more boxings there. Clarkey has an 8-second penalty. Bozeman has 3. Zero has 5. Mike doesn't have any, which is good for him. Bullard Jet has 3 seconds. I missed Chris because he got another one. He's got 6 now. Rocco still doesn't have any. He's moved up massively since that. Henry's got 3. Smalley hasn't got any, and Brock, I think, is the only one who hasn't pitted. Yeah, he's the only one who didn't pit.
Yeah, he's going to have to push like mad now for 4 or 5 laps if he's going to try and run it to softs now, surely.
He's gone anyway.
He's gone.
I think no one will be able to... I don't even know here. Smalley might be able to go up the inside. He's not going to try that.
No, it's too far back.
I don't think anyone else is close enough going through there anyway. We'll get rid of that off our screens. It's like another restart here. I don't think we've had any people spin in the back. TTG's up the side there. That's a nice camera angle actually. 2 people who've just gone wide, had to slow Wahlberg down there.
Smalley might make a pass for the lead. Mike has just picked him a penalty. Smalley's going to make a pass for the lead on Brock, I think, here.
Yeah, he definitely will go down the inside. Brock's giving him room.
tight, close.
He's giving him room back. This is going to be very,
Brock's
very
fought
close.
it hard though there.
Zero's got a
very hard.
3-second time penalty as well. That's not going to help him in the middle of the field there. Brock did keep that very well. And he's kept his ERS at around 50%, but Smalley has another run here. Is he going to try and go on the inside? No, he's just going to sit behind. I don't know if Mike's just had a spin there.
Oh, he has.
Yeah, Mike's had a spin, so he's moved right back now. He'll be behind everyone. Clarkie's trying to go around the outside of Lewis into the last corner here. Not last corner, third last corner. I think he's going to try again.
Chris has just cut another corner trying to pass Henry on the outside.
Chris has got past Henry corner there, and then I think Henry's got past Chris. Rocco's right
Chris
behind
has picked
him
up another penalty for it.
Zero's moved back within a second now. I think Chris is going to try and go up the inside of Henry gun in turn 1, which he does.
Oh, but Henry's held him on the inside, but Chris has got it on the
Rocco's
outside.
going to try and come around the outside of Henry.
Looked a little bit off track when he made that move there.
Just a little bit, didn't it? I thought he would have had to have given it back, but
yeah,
if the game's
it did look like an off the track move, but on we go. Smalley again's going to have another go at Brock down the back straight. I think
he's going to absolutely fly past him this time. I don't think there's much
without DRS as well.
And
yeah, he's done
Rocco
this time
also got past Chris there on the same straight. Rocco might try.
He's now up 11 places in this race.
Who's that? Sorry.
XL Rocco is up 11 places.
Yeah, he did very well under that safety car. He hasn't got any penalties either. I think he might try and go for Brock here up the inside. He's moved his car to it,
and he's done it. Great move.
Yeah, it's a great move by him.
Brock just doesn't have the grip at all at this point.
Ooh. He's going to get back past him though, because
Rocco's had
Rocco
a terrible
just
exit
made a
there.
mistake there. Boastman just got past Bullard Jat as well there on that. And Bullard Jat has come back at Boastman. He's come up the inside. Boastman's then got back past Bullard Jat. Wahlberg's got past Clarkie there into turn 1, but I think Clarkie's going to push back on him again as well into turn 1. Rocco's now got past Brock as well.
Yeah, he has nicely into turn 2.
Jensen puts up a fastest lap there. I missed the time. TTG has got a 3-second time penalty. DRS is now enabled. Smalley has made a 1.6 second gap over Rocco at the front there, so he's out of DRS range straight away. He just needs to put his head down. And are his tyres going to be okay? He put them on quite early. He's done 6 compared to Rocco's 4, but he only has to do another 11.
Oh, Rocco has now picked up a penalty.
His time penalty. That might not help him. I don't think it will help him with Smalley if he can run away. Brock's just been done by Chris there as well. He's definitely struggling on his tyres. Tyres.
There's literally not a lot he can do at this point.
There is nothing he can do. I don't know if Henry's going to try and get past him on the hards as well. He's definitely gone up the inside.
Yeah, Brock's going in the pit lane.
Brock's pit. He's had the pit, so that's moved.
Yeah, he'll chuck the softs on, I would say, at this point. 12 laps to go.
So. Well, this fight for second is going to be brilliant then, I think. Even first, maybe, depending on how Smalley gets away. Jensen a 130.7. He's on a massive charge back in 9th at the moment. But this battle for second between Chris, they've all got penalties now. So I think Chris has 9. That's the big problem for him.
It was always going to happen at this track, I think.
Penalties. Chris has 9. The other 2 have 3. Zero's on 8, so he's picked up 5 from somewhere. I'm not sure if it might be removed, might not. I don't know how they work out the penalties. Chris is very close to Rocco here, but he's not going to have... He might have the speed going up the second bit. He is on a better tyre. I know he's not on the same tyre. He's on a newer tyre.
Jensen's within 3/10 of Messina now down in 9th. Trouble is now, Jensen's fast, but every car ahead of him's got DRS as well as him. He's stuck in a train now.
If it finished now, though, Jensen would be 3rd. because of penalties. So
Just keeps it clean, he'll pick people off eventually.
If he can keep pushing, getting past people when he can, staying off the penalties.
Clarkey has another penalty.
He's up to 11. We'll have to keep an eye on Brock at the back there as well. He is on a soft tyre. He is 15 seconds behind, but he doesn't have any penalties. And Chris is
I think we can say for certain now Connor is definitely not here. He's now 50 seconds behind the nearest car.
Yeah, Connor is not here. I mean, the safety car went in 3 laps ago and he's, what, 50 seconds behind? Mike's received another 3-second time penalty. He's on 6 seconds. Rocco gets such a great run. I think Chris might, no, he's not going to get close enough. Boseman might. PTG just got Pollard Jet there. Pollard Jet is on the harder compound tyre. I think Jensen might be looking. Oh, Pollard Jet's gone left. That's allowed.
That should allow Jensen up the inside. That's right under. Yep. That's another place for him. He'll want to just keep picking these off.
I think he'll want to get past. I think he'll want to get past Messina a bit quite quickly though.
Yeah.
Because there's a gap forming to Boseman.
Yeah, Messina won't have DRS, so it could get him on the main straight.
We'll keep an eye on all the times. Smalley still doesn't have a penalty, but we'll look at position changes while we're just sticking on Jensen quickly.
Jensen a little bit wide out the final corner. It's going to compromise his run a little bit into turn 1.
He won't be able to
he's not going to get Messina.
He's
going to have to wait for the back straight now.
Again, Chris going to look at Rocco. Okay, Smalley's had a problem, Rob. He's been caught up by a whole second. Rocco is now within. Mike's got another pre-ting time penalty. There was the fastest lap there. I missed.
Rocco's now going to have DRS on the back straight. We've got a yellow flag.
Chris has just spun and
Chris
he's
is out.
DNF'd. Chris is out.
Is that going to be a safety car?
That's a
full safety car.
9 laps to go. Safety car.
Everybody's going to box for softs now, surely. Everybody will be in.
This definitely changes things. I mean, where's Brock going to be after this pit stop for everyone? I mean, he can stay out.
He's a little bit far behind, unfortunately. They're going to be able to get out.
Delta.
They're going to do their stop.
Yeah.
Most of them will get out ahead of him.
14. He's only 14, 15, 16, 17. If a pit stop's 23, he'll move into 6th. He'll be back with his teammate. If some double stack, they could be in a bit of a problem. Henry's done very well to keep himself up there on his hard tyre. I think Rocco stayed out. Rocco has just stayed out.
Yeah.
Smalley's gone in.
Smalley and Henry's in.
Zero's in. Boseman's in. Messina's in. Jensen's in. Wahlberg's stayed out. Clarkey has come in. Now
Larry's in. Mike's in. Lewis is in. Nelly's in. Literally everybody bar 3.
So the only 2 that stayed. No. Smalley went out. Smalley went in. The only 2 that stayed out were Rocco and Wahlberg.
Now I'm just on board with Brock. How many is he going to get here?
Clarkey.
He's under Delta concessions.
I think Clarkey had to wait and double. He's not being let out. Oh, he had a 5-second time penalty. That's why.
Brock, he's up to 5th.
There you go.
After all that,
6th or 5th, he'd get up to. Lucky
he's
boy.
He's actually cleared his teammate.
Lucky guy. I think as well. He's looking at a podium with the time penalties you look at the moment. Where are we? We'll find it. There it is. 6 seconds for Henry.
So Rocco.
6 seconds for Boseman just behind him.
Smalley's in a very good position now.
Smalley's in a very good position as well.
And on brand new tyres.
He was in first before, but I think he made a mistake because they caught up a second in a lap. But now you just feel for Wahlberg and Rocco on those medium tyres.
Yeah, they're
8 laps old.
Caught quite easily. Yeah. This is going to be a sprint to the end now.
The only thing I'm thinking is they did a couple of extra laps they shouldn't have done in quali, maybe on all 3 sets. They pushed them 2-3 laps. I'm not sure.
I honestly think at this point though, for them, they're just going to... You'd expect them just to get swallowed up now just by the... I mean, if low fuel, that soft tyre is going to be 6-7 tenths a lap faster at least now.
Yeah.
So
compared to 8 laps though, that's got to be a second at least.
They're just going to get swallowed up, surely, at this point.
Safety car is not coming in this lap. So they're going to have to... Oh, it's because of Connor's car, look. That might stay out for another lap after this as well. Because Connor's not even in Sector 3 yet.
Just have to see how it goes with another lap. Definitely. So I think everybody's done pit stops now. There's nobody else going to box for the rest of this race.
No.
And it's just a case of who's going to make the push through the field of the soft runners. Can Brock, Jensen push through before Smalley and Henry get past the front two?
If you look at it a different way, Jensen could sit there and say, well, I've got Boseman because he's got 6 seconds. If my
but he can't afford to sit there and just hope, and he's got to try and get past the others.
Yeah, he does.
Because if he sits there, a gap will quickly form, because Brock, Henry and Smalley are all on soft tyres as well.
Close by Wahlberg there. So we'll just run through with 7 laps left. I think the safety car it should come in this lap. XL Rocco in first, but he's on 8 lap-old mediums. Wahlberg in second, he's on 8 lap-old mediums. GS Smalley, the rest are on softs. They all boxed under this safety car. GS Smalley in third. LR Henry is in fourth, but with a 6-second time penalty. Brock is in fifth. Postman's in sixth with a 6-second time penalty. Jensen in seventh. Bullard Jat in eighth with 3 seconds. Zero in ninth with 3 seconds. TTG Masuna with a 3 second in 10th. Mike's got 9, he's in 11th. Clarkie's got 6, he's in 12th. Snow Larry, Nelly are 13th and 14th. Elfwise is in 15th with 3 second time penalty, and Connor's car is not there. Well, Connor's car is there, but he is not there.
So only 5 drivers now left without a penalty, which with a late safety car could be massively important.
I think Snow Larry's trying to kill some fuel here in his car. That's the problem with safety cars as well. These guys would have probably have put in on the limit of exact... Oh, is Boseman not there? I don't know if Boseman's there. He's got an X above his name. It could just be a issue with his connection. Safety car is in this lap, so we will be going.
The car is coming in.
Hopefully we'll have 7 laps of racing. Rocco and Wolfberg, they need a very good start here. But I'll tell you what, Smalley is not giving them any room. Smalley's not giving them any room at all.
He's going to hold them right to the line. Rocco's timed that really well.
Smalley might even have Wahlberg here going into turn 1. He's going to try and go around the outside. Wahlberg's defending.
Oh, we've got a spinner. We've got an accident at the back. And that is Mike out, or is he still able to get going? He managed to get back going. No, he's retired.
Mike is out.
Yeah, he's totally ruined his front wing.
TTG just got another 3 second time penalty. There are a few movements there. Brock's
been passed by everybody. Brock's had an accident. He's now trying to stick it back at the inside of Zero.
I don't think he spun. I think he just went off track. He's managed to hold it and keep back on.
His tyres are struggling by the looks of it.
Jensen's moved up a couple of places. I think he might look at Wahlberg here as well on the inside. LR Henry's still in front. Wahlberg's trying to... He's clean enough. Brock's been passed by Snow Larry here. I don't know if he's got wing damage. He's not missing an M plate. I don't know about side pod or anything because I can't see his car, but... Smalley is very close to Rocco here at the start as well. Henry's already been... Oh no, Wahlberg's already been overtaken by 3 people on those softs.
Yeah, which has kind of not helped Rocco, because Rocco did have a rear gun and not his teammate, but he had a car on the same tyres. Now he's just open to everybody coming after him.
As well. Yeah, he had half a kind of bumper, didn't he?
Yeah, but now that's gone and there's just people going to be small. Oh, he's gone down the inside
gone
already.
The inside. That's a great move from where he was. He made up a lot of speed going into corner before. Is Rocco going to try and go
He's going to try and go back around the outside, I think. No, he just doesn't have the grip to do it, unfortunately.
Henry behind. He's pushing it as well. The only good thing Rocco has, I think, at the moment, he's only got 3 seconds of time penalties. The others behind him. Oh, Jensen's picked up a 5-second time penalty.
Jensen's got a 5-second penalty.
Where's he?
Didn't see what that was for. That's got to be something to do with the safety car. That has to be, surely.
With who though? Because no one else is within a 5 seconds.
Speeding on the. Oh, we've got a Ferrari that's Woolbeig's now crashed.
He's managed to stay in though. There's a couple of cars passing it. Oh, he's gone off the track again, but he's managed to hold it. I think he was just letting Boastman through. I don't think
with Jensen, has he got done for speeding under the safety car? No, because that'd be a drive-through. I don't know what that's for.
We'll have to if he gets a podium here, we'll have to ask him anyway. I mean, he's got 1 second to find to stay within Henry, who's right up XL Rocco. He's doing quite well actually, sitting second. He's going to go for a dive up the inside. There's a bit of wheel touching.
Oh, contact.
Henry hit the back with Rocco there as he was trying to turn in.
Rocco's lost 3 positions out of that. This opens up for Jensen, but is Jensen going to go up the inside of Henry? He's running a bit wide. Oh, great switch back by Henry. Brilliant move. He saw that one coming and just backed out of it.
He's just pushed past Rocco as well there. GS Smalley with the fastest lap. He's definitely pushed a little gap for himself at the front there over a second, so he's safe. I think Jensen's
got another yellow flag at the end of the track. Somebody in the pit lane. Has he retired the car? I think.
Retired in the pit lane.
Rocco's just picked up another time penalty.
That is pushing on those medium tyres. I think
you have to say, Smalley should have this in the bag.
You would think.
4 laps to go.
I'll tell you what though, Henry's caught him up by 3/10 in the last sector.
He has, but he's got to pass him and clear him by 6 seconds, but Jensen's going to go for it as well, and Jensen's now into second.
Jensen might push this because we don't know what happened with his 5-second time penalty.
True.
It may get removed. I know things do get looked at in this league very strictly, so if he knows it's getting removed, he might push here. It would be nice if we could have a battle for first still going on.
Well, he's taken half a second out of him already.
Is Smalley trying to save fuel? I wouldn't think so. There's been 2 safety cars.
No, he's not trying to save fuel at this point, definitely not.
Let's have a look at the tyres.
But Jensen is flying.
Jensen is on. I know his tyres are going to be... They're the same. They're all on 4 laps old. The top 7 are all on 4 lap old stocks. Rocco's just lost another 2 places to Zero and Brock. And now he's just moved... Oh, he's just pit. Rocco's pit, so he's going to mean...
Neither of the front 2 have got much in the way of ERS, both under 20%.
He's on 16, he's on 19. Even Henry behind's under 15. But like Jack, looking at his time penalty, 6 seconds. He needs to pass both of these if he can. He's on 50% ERS. Snow Larry's kind of snuck in behind these, you know.
He's currently sitting in second over all the time penalties.
He's got no penalties. Neither's Brock back in 8th. So if they can all stay with it, I think Snow Larry's going to just try and hold on to the back of these guys. I think they've got a bit more pace here. But I think he's caught up within DRS anyway, so he's just going to be dragged along for the rest of this race if he can keep within him.
I just don't think. I mean, obviously we don't know about Jensen's penalty, but he doesn't have the time to clear 5 seconds now, surely.
You say that he's caught him up by a second in the last lap.
It was 6/10 when he went to sector 3, so he's not.
It's just a corner. So I think if he can get past, he might be able to push a bit. I don't know if Smalley has a problem. He seems slightly slower after he got that massive start.
This could be Jensen's chance. Oh no, Smalley's got a great driver for the final corner. The RS straight's not going to be long enough. Jensen should get him down the back straight.
Jensen might try this. He's got a lot of pace.
No, 2.5. He's got 2.5 laps to get away as far as he can if he can pass him on the back straight. But he's got Henry right behind him.
Yeah, Henry's right behind him still. He's keeping with him. Very, very close to him. Now Larry's lost that DRS, but I think he'll try and keep within these guys. I mean, they've all got 6 seconds, even Jensen has 5.
Yeah, the leader holding them up is actually helping Sean Larry because none of them can try and undo the penalties.
He's also helping Brock here for a for a podium as well, because even though Brock's down in 8,
yeah, and Jensen now has the lead.
Jensen's got the lead. I was on board with that as well. Zero's got past Snow Larry there. He's lost another place, but I think he'll be happy. He might be alright sitting behind Zero. It allows him a bit of DRS. I think he's going to actually overtake him back up the inside. No, he's allowed the space, so he's just going to try and be dragged around and stay within that 6 second. He's only got 2.25 laps to have to wait.
It's now how much can Jensen run away from the cars behind him?
Jensen's found half a second.
Half a second in a sector.
And it's not finished yet. I don't think he'll find 5 seconds, but...
No, I don't think he will, not in 2 laps.
I think you'll find 5 seconds on Snow Larry and his teammate. There's
yeah,
a
he's
2-second gap to
covered
Messina.
that already.
Yeah, he probably has covered that. It looks close anyway.
But 7 tenths, he needs to make up on Sean Larry. Oh, Rocco with another penalty, but he's now down in 11.
Yeah, Rocco's definitely that. Staying out, him and Wahlberg. I mean, Wahlberg got his DNF, but they should have boxed.
I'm going to say more DNFs than I expected on this track because it's obviously quite wide. There's a lot of runoff areas.
I think the if you're watching Jensen and Smalley right now, I think the curb which they've just gone, which they're just coming up to, not the left-hander but the right-hander, that's taken out 4 of them today. There was a load spinning quali there as well.
We're going to get Bullard Jats now past Henry. Has he? Yes, he has.
Yes, he has. He's moved himself up into 3rd. He has.
And that's a pass that will stand because the penalties are both identical. Jensen can't get away.
Bullard Jat's got a lot more straight line speed than Henry here as well. He was right behind him, couldn't get any toe going up there at all. He was just losing time.
Yeah, Jensen's not getting away at all.
No,
unless, like you say, he thinks the penalty's going to get removed and he knows he doesn't need to, he can just sit there comfortably.
Yeah. I think Snow Larry and Brock, they're sitting behind Zero here, but he's 2.5, he's almost 3 seconds behind Messina.
Yeah, there's a big gap falling
I think in this last lap, they need to try and push past him, really.
Well, yeah, Jensen's now, even if his penalty does stand, has covered himself into 6th.
Yes, he's definitely got a 2nd place here. Snow Larry's got past Zero. I think he heard me. He needs to try and push himself to try and get. What does he need? He's 3. That's 4, 5. He's
5.2 behind the leader at the minute.
Oh yeah, you can
so that keeps him into 3rd because he's not passed Jensen. Smalley would take the win on track. Jensen would be 2nd. Sean Larry would be 3rd, I think, at the minute, based on penalties.
This is going to be hard for driver of the day here. Jensen's had a great race. He had to box twice. Weirdly, he's overtaken cars. He's up 11th. Bullard Jet started 13th. He started 13th. Snow Larry was right at the back. He's now up to 6th. He's having a great race, and he's still not got a penalty, so he could get a podium here. I think that would push it if he can, but we'll watch Jensen come around the last couple of corners on this final lap. But Smalley's definitely going to win this on track, not on track, to do with the penalties that we have in front of us anyway. Cool. Brilliant race.
Jensen's going to win it over the line.
Look, he's 3 stop, he's 2 stop, he's 1 stop more than the top. 7 cars behind him.
He's driven brilliantly, and after the final safety car, where was he? 7th, 8th, something like that, I think?
He was 8th, he moved to 8th, wiggle for the win.
And there we go.
Penalty. He does finish 2nd. Smalley finishes 1st then. Snow Larry does take 2nd by 200ths.
And Brock ends up 4th.
Brock ends up 4th. Brilliant race by Snow Larry. He started last. Wow. No penalties as well. Jensen obviously takes 3rd. We'll have to look back at his 5-second penalty. His teammate was in 4th. Great race by them again, and great race by the Red Bull because they got 2nd and 5th. 5th place was... Actually, I can't look because my stream's behind me. Snarl Larry got driver of the day from the game for his 18th place move up. I will go through these quickly. GS Smalley was first, Snarl Larry was second, both didn't have time penalties. Jensen was moved to third. Brock, his teammate, was in fourth, he moved up 3 at the end. Bullard Jack was fifth. L.I. Henry moved to sixth. TTG Maslina from the back and from a few spins as well, he did brilliantly to finish 7th. Nelly finished 8th. Zero was 9th. Lewis was 10th. Rocco was 11th. Connor and Boseman were a lap down. I believe they weren't in their cars towards the end of the race. I don't think Connor was in
definitely.
there half. DNF's unfortunate. Wahlberg, he stayed out in his tyres. He should have boxed, really. I think he would have been alright. Clarkey, Mike and OTL Alan Chris, I think they all went at the same corner. Macho, Los Souls and Yahoo make up the rest of the DNFs. So, great race by a fair few people there, actually. I mean, 4 of the top 5 started outside the top 10.
Yeah, they did. Which is unbelievable. But I think for coming back through, for my vote for driver of the day, it's got to be Sean Larry, starting last to finish second.
Yeah, he had a bit of luck with the safety.
No penalties.
He didn't even, actually saying that, he didn't have luck with the safety car because he was boxing around when others were anyway. And
even if you do take a bit of luck with safety cars, no penalties, and he's in the right position to take advantage of any luck that's come his way. So for me,
that's fine. I'll agree with that.
From last to second.
Yeah, I mean, even if Jensen does get his 5-second penalty taken off, Snarl Larry's still on the podium from last. So yeah, even though the game gave it to him, I think we also will have to give it to him as well. I will try and send a few invites to some people who I have on here. Jensen I definitely have. I can add him now. Oh, they're all on here. Just read out the top 3.
Smalley, Sean Larry and Jensen.
Smalley. Snarl Larry isn't on here to find. There's Jensen. I will try and find Snarl Larry. I've added them 2 anyway. Snarl Larry, yep, there we go. Add him as well, just see if any join. There was a great race by all 3 of them, really. I mean, Smalley had a bit of pressure throughout the entire race. I know he didn't have any penalties, but he drove very well to finish where he did. Jensen obviously had that massive comeback through the race. We thought maybe he'd made a mistake when he reboxed, but he was at the back on that first safety car.
Yeah,
and he moved up to 3rd, and obviously Snarl Larry finished last and then moved up to 2nd. I'll give him an extra minute. Hello.
I think they're all here, Paul.
We have got someone. Who's just joined, sorry?
Me, I guess.
Oh, Jensen. Okay,
Me.
I think all 3 are here now.
Oh, they're all 3 there. We'll start with Smalley then, if he's there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Well done for finishing first. You had a bit of pressure at the end there from Jensen. But I think you knew the time penalties were very big from everyone else. I think that helped you a lot.
Yeah, I was just trying not to get a penalty at the end. I had 2 warnings, so just didn't really want to push too hard to get a penalty.
No, there was no need to. If you'd got 2, you would have moved back a few places as well. So it was a very good calm race from you towards the end.
Yeah, kind of got a bit unlucky with the last safety car because I think I was comfortable because everybody had penalties behind me.
Yep. No, it was brilliant drive though. Snarl Larry from last to 2nd. Absolutely brilliant race from you. Did the safety car help you at all? We weren't massively sure. Take that away. Go on. Yep.
That's even more impressive. The fact that he's been held under 2 safety cars and gone from last to second.
Yeah. Especially your first stint on the hard was very strong as well. You were flying past people on soft and medium tyres. We noticed. Yep. Yeah, it was very good from you. We gave you driver of the day. You got it from the game and the comms box as well. But you didn't get any penalties either, so it was very well deserved from us. Jensen, you finished third. Yes. Your 5-second penalty kind of pushes you back. Is that staying? We didn't really know why you got it.
Well, I mean, I got it for passing Boastman on the restart, but his car was coasting at like half the speed, and if I stayed behind him, we would literally be like 5 seconds or so behind the pack as we crossed the line, so I wasn't going to bunch everyone up there.
Yeah, so you've just taken it and...
his car wasn't in the session.
Yeah, he's ghosting. He was shooting an X of his name.
Cars. Yeah.
I was thinking, should I try and invite him back? But if I was going to go in AI, I was like thinking I'll probably like do what Clarkey did to Connor in Canada last week, so I just went for that and got the penalty.
Yep.
Didn't really have that in mind, I just drove in mind like I had no penalties.
Yeah,
just
well, you
did
very, very well back to get back into first anyway, because we saw you double box. We were a bit confused why until we realised you did 1 lap on your hards to then change your compound back to medium.
Yeah, if that was the only safety car, I think the mediums would have made it.
Yeah,
quite well. I would have been near the same situation. I think I probably wouldn't have won the race though if I stayed in the medium. If it was no more safety cars, I think Smalley or Rocco would have took it, but I mean, still, the final stint was crazy.
Were you surprised?
I don't know how I managed to pass everyone.
Were you surprised?
When I get past Smalley, I just tried pulling the gap.
Were you surprised that 2 of them stayed out on their medium tyres? The front 2.
I mean, it was 9 laps on the softs, but I saw it as a no-brainer anyway, and looking at everyone pitting,
yeah,
it was the right choice.
It was the right choice. So, I mean, one of them DNF'd and the other one finished right near the back because he spun. So it was a very good choice by all of you anyway to pit. I think I would have done the same anyway.
Yeah, I'd like to have softs and stock as well. So that's why I went to the hards under the safety car. I would have gone soft, but I wouldn't want to waste that new set unless it was needed. So
yeah. Well, you needed it at the end of the race anyway with that other safety car. We weren't sure why it come out because
I think Chris.
Oh no!
Yeah, sorry. I think it was the first.
It was the first safety car. It was caused by a car retiring in the pit lane, so it kind of brought it out for no reason.
Matcher. It was Matcher. It was at the end of the pit lane. We were flooded in the pit lane. I don't know what happened. No,
yeah, it was strange, but no. Well done to all 3 of you today. It was very good driving from you. It was nice to watch it as well. And Rob, have you got anything to add?
No, I think you've wrapped that up pretty well, to be honest, Paul.
Good. Well, thank you again, guys, for watching and racing with OTL Elite. Please remember to subscribe and click the like button. And we will be back on Monday for Austria. Yes, OTL on Monday at 8. And then these guys with the Elite on Wednesday again at 8 PM. Have a good evening. Bye, guys.